Our next artwork is close by on the west side of Museum London on Dundas Street, just off of Rideout Street, called White Rhino. This is a quixotic creation from Ron's brother, Tom Benner, who had a passionate interest in the white rhino and in educating people about its sad decline. In an interview, Tom said that he envisioned this sculpture in a dream, and so he was compelled to manifest his vision, which of course he named Birtha, giving birth to the dream.
That is just, I think that's every artist's dream, to actually be able to dream of something and pull it from the dreamscape into the real world. That is just beautiful. Yeah.
So he chose to use aluminum and rivets because it allowed him to make a life-size sculpture by hand in his studio. I could just imagine that.
Wow.
The form was created piece by piece, folding and riveting each piece over a 5-month period. The artwork was eventually purchased by a women's volunteer group called the International Services of London, who donated Birtha to Museum London in 1987. I hear there is a rather poignant story about Birtha.
Oh, yes, there is. Apart from coming from the dreamscape into reality, several years ago, Birtha was actually entrenched in an initiation ritual where fraternity members were required to rip off the horn of the sculpture and steal it. Tom said that during this time he had to replace Birtha's horn 6 times. Finally, one fateful evening, several students were caught on camera ripping off the horn. The students subsequently apologized and secretly dropped off the damaged horn at a location where Tom could find it. That was the end of that until 2017, where 2 men were caught on camera plunging a steel bar into the body of the sculpture and into one of its legs. Tom said, and I quote, "This was a difficult and time-consuming repair. Every time it happened, I was reminded of the heartbreaking cruelty, disregard, and lack of connection that some humans have with our environment. However, I stay hopeful that this will change. And we will be happy to know that Birtha has not suffered any more damage since then."